Hello students, in this video we'll learn about string handling. So let us first know what is a string and why is it used. The string data type is a class defined in the java.lang package, and every variable that you create of string data type is actually an object or object reference of the string class. Now if you remember when you were using previously data type, you were basically using primitive data type which are of 8 categories. They are byte, short, int, long, float, double, character and boolean. String, even though it's a data type, it doesn't belong to the primitive data type. It is actually an object or object reference of the string class. That is why you will see using string objects we can access different functions or method. We can call different methods. That is why usually string data type a is an object or object reference of the string class. Now, why do we use string? Using string variable in Java, it is possible to manipulate strings, that is a group of characters, by extracting characters and manipulate it. So in a string variable, a group of character is present within double quotations and we can manipulate these characters by extracting the characters. So let us go to the next question. What are the common methods of initializing string object? Now, a string may be initialized either using a string reference, that is, specify the string data type, S is the variable, then you have the assignment operator, within double quotation you have computer. It's a series of character, double quotation closed, semicolon. Or you can initialize using a constructor while creating a string object. Here you can see it is initialized with the help of a string object. Here S is a string object. New string, it's a syntax for the constructor. Within double quotation I'm specifying computer. Now if you remember, this is one of the uh, parameterized constructor we are using over here. Now, why is string considered to be immutable? String is considered to be immutable as it is not possible to insert or remove characters from it. Moreover, every time a new value is assigned to a string variable, it occupies a different memory location as compared to the previous allocation. Now, string and array are relatively same, but you need to remember array is mutable. That is, you can insert or remove characters or values in an array, but string is immutable as you cannot remove or insert characters from it. And every time a new value is assigned to a string variable, it will occupy completely different memory location as compared to the previous allocation. In our further in this video, we will learn about occupying different memory locations. Now, what is concatenation? Give an example to show how plus operator is used to perform concatenation. Now, I think you might be remembering when you write system.out.println, after the round bracket within double quotation, you write any string value or any sentence. Then after closing the double quotation, you write a plus sign. Now that plus stands for the concatenation operator over there. So concatenation is joining of two or more strings to form a single string is termed as concatenation. For example, I have a string variable A having A and AB, another string variable CD, and then in C variable I can write A plus B. So over here it's a concatenation operator. C will have the new value A, B, C, D. Now, explain what arithmetic operation can be performed with Java characters. You need to remember in Java characters, you can perform only two arithmetic operations. That is, you can use increment or decrement operator with character variable to get the previous or next character. For example, if character X is capital B and character Y is small d, and I write X plus plus, that is post increment, and I write Y minus minus, that is post decrement, X plus plus value will change to character C. X will then have the new value C, capital C, and the decrement operator will make the character Y to hold the new value, that is small c. So you can see in character you can use only two arithmetic operation, that is increment and decrement operator. Now these are the different string functions that are associated with your string variable to manipulate the characters within them. We will be learning in detail. Let us first see the purpose of the length function. Now the length function returns the length of the current string in terms of the number of characters. Now it means that how many characters are present in a string. That is, education has got 9 characters. EDUCATION, it is 9 characters. So L will have the value 9. Now, string s equals to education int L. Why I am writing int L? Because it returns an integer value. You can see over here s dot length, because s, as we have already previously discussed, that s is a string object over here. That is why it can call the length function. So when I print system.out.println L, I get the output to be 9. Now you need to remember the value of L is 9, but each memory location in string we can access the characters with the help of an index value, and the index value always starts from 0. So the last index is always L minus 1. So over here it will be 9 minus 1. With the help of the index value, you can manipulate the characters in a string. We go to the next function. Here we will be differentiating between two functions, that is characterat and substring. Now characterat returns a character from the string at the index specified as its argument. That is, it will give you one single character at a time. Its return type is char, that is character data type. So here is an example. The word hello, when I extract the character at 1, here it will give me E, because index value starts from 0. That is why one index occupies E. So system.out.println ch will give me E. Whereas substring, it extracts a part of the string as specified by its argument and returns the extracted part as a new string. Its return type is in string format. That is, it will give you a small part of a string. For example, str hello, you are having the hello word in the string variable. So substring 1, when I write, after that you can see here from one index till the last, all the characters will be extracted and given. So it will give me ELLO as the output. So character gives me one character at a particular index. Substring gives me a series of characters starting from the specified index till the last. Then we have equals function and double equals. Now equals function, it's a method, whereas double equals is a relational operator. Equals, it is used to check if the content of two strings are same or not. The equals method is used to check if the contents of two strings are same or not. Whereas double equals is used to check if two variables refer to the same object in memory. You can see very well over here, string s1 equals to new string. I'm using it here with the help of a constructor. Hello. So when I'm comparing the value, it will give you a boolean value. You need to remember that it both the cases it will give you a boolean value. Equals method will also give you a boolean value. Double equals will also give you a boolean value as its return type. So when hello is being compared, it gives you the output to be true over here in case of equals. But in case of double equals, it will give you false because it is referring to two different objects. What is the difference between equals and equals ignore case? Equals is used to check if contents of two strings are same or not and considers the case. When we say considers the case means it treats lowercase and uppercase separately. Whereas equals ignore case only checks the content of two strings and it ignores the case. So you can see in this example, tello, one tello capital T, one another small t. In equals method, it will give you the output to be false, whereas in equals ignore case it will give you the output to be true because it only compares the content and it ignores the case in case of equalsIgnoreCase, whereas in equals, it considers the case. Both of them give you a boolean return type. Now, what's the difference between compareTo and equals method? Now, compareTo method compares two string lexicographically. Lexicographically means alphabetically. Like you might have seen in a dictionary, first it gives you a, then and. So it is a sequence. So that's called as lexicographically, whereas equals, it checks the contents of two strings are same or not. Now, here you need to remember, it's important. CompareTo gives you a return type in int, whereas equals gives you a return type in boolean. The result is negative in compareTo method, positive or zero integer value depending on whether the string object precedes, follows, or is equal to the string argument. But in equals, the result is either true if the contents are same, otherwise it is false. Like in compareTo, if you have a word, let's say AB, and another string you have ABC, the ABC when compared is of a higher value, so it will give you a positive. But if it's in ascending order, it will give you a negative value. And if both the values are same, then it will give you zero value. Now we come to toLowerCase method and toUpperCase method. It is simple. toLowerCase converts all the characters of the string to lowercase, whereas toUpperCase converts all the characters of the string to uppercase. So hello, when I write str.toLowerCase, it will give me the result to be small, all the characters in small. And when I write small hello, toUpperCase, it will give me the output to be capital hello. You can try all of this in the BlueJ editor. Now startsWith and endsWith. Now you need to remember, going back, toUpperCase and toLowerCase both give you a string return type. Same way, startsWith and endsWith, both of them give you a boolean return type. StartsWith checks whether a string begins with a certain character or string or not and returns true or false accordingly. Like suppose I have a sentence, let us call it a day. I check s dot starts with let, then it gives me the output true because let is the first word over here. If I check s dot starts with call, it will give me false because it is not the first word. Ends with similarly, string is let us call it a day, ends with day, then the output is true. If I check it s dot ends with call, no, so the output is false. So you can either check for a single character or a string in this method of ends with and starts with. Then we have indexOf and lastIndexOf. Now indexOf searches for the certain character or string from left to right in a given string and returns the index for the first occurrence of the character found or string, otherwise returns -1. Its return type, both the return type is integer. Now the difference is in the first index of you see with application, I write s dot index of a, it will give me 0 because a is present in 0. But if I have the syntax s dot index of integer value and then the character, you can see I have mentioned 4 over here. So it will start checking from the fourth index. So it will ignore the first 0th index where a is present. It will give me the output 6 because in 6 you can see a is present in the sixth index. So when I write an integer and character, then it will start checking from that particular integer index value where that next character is present. lastIndexOf starts the searching from right to left. That is backward it will start searching and returns the index value for the first occurrence of the found character, or else it gives a negative value. Application A, last index of A, it will give me the output to be 6 because it starts checking from the right hand side. It will find its first occurrence in sixth index. Then we have few more functions. Concat function already we have discussed. Just like instead of the plus operator, you can have a concat function which joins the specified string with the current string and returns the current string. So you can see if s equals to com and I write s dot concat with computer, it will give me computer. Replace will replace its syntax is two characters. So it will replace the first character with the second character. So the word is Anand. All the A is replaced with E, so the word becomes ENEND. Now trim, it removes all the leading and trailing blank spaces, that is before the sentence and after the last word, before the word starts and after the before the sentence starts and after the sentence ends. What if any spaces are there, then we use the trim function to remove these spaces. These are also called as white spaces. And it returns it returns a string value, the same string value, removing the leading and the trailing blank spaces. Now using character also you have got few functions, so we'll discuss in details about it now. We can see character is letter, so it will check whether that character that you have extracted is a letter that is its ASCII values between 65 to 90, that is for uppercase, and 97 to 122 for lowercase. If it's a character, then it will give you the output true, otherwise it will give you the output to be false. Like you can see in CH I have Q, so if I check characters letter CH, it gives true, but in C variable 5 is there, so it will give me the result to be false. Similar way, vice versa, is digit, it will check whether its ASCII value is between 48 to 57. So it will check specified character is a digit or not and returns boolean value. Same thing, now CH is having a character, so the result will be is digit method will give me false, whereas for C variable having an integer value or a digit value, it gives me the return type to be true. Now we come to character is uppercase, that is its ASCII values between 65 to 90. Then it will give me the output value to be true or false depending on the value. CH is having capital Q, so is uppercase will give me boolean value true. C is having smaller h, a lowercase h, so it will give me output false. Same you have in lowercase, it checks if the ASCII value is between 97 to 122 and it gives the output in boolean. Two uppercase here will return a character value that will convert one character to uppercase, and two lowercase character or two lowercase will convert that particular character to lowercase. We will see few string questions relating to output. IndexOf, state the purpose and return type of the following string functions. IndexOf, it returns the index within the string of the first occurrence of the specified character or -1 if the character is not present. Its return type is int. Now you can see in the question, it had asked two bits, purpose and return data type. So I have written the purpose and I have specified the return type is int. CompareTo compares two string lexicographically, its return type is int. Now, give the code to extract the first and last character of a string in Java. The first character you will get at index 0. So we specify to extract the first character we write s is a variable, a string variable name. S dot character at 0. Last character is always length -1. So you can write s dot character at s dot length -1. Next question, write a statement for each to perform the following task on a string. Extract the second last character of a word stored in the variable wd. So character ch because it will return a character. Wd is the variable, so dot, I'm using a dot. Remember, wd variable is an object over here. That is why I am using the dot operator and calling the character at method second character when I have to second last character. So for that, from length we had already discussed, the last character is length -1. So second last character will be length -2. Check if the second character of the string str is in uppercase. So it will give you an boolean return type. So you have to write boolean variable equals to character dot is uppercase. Which character? Second character is, because index starts with 0, so second character will be str dot character at 1. Now the next question, write a statement each to perform the following task on the string. Find and display the position of the last space in a string s. So I'm writing system.out.println s dot last index of space. So on the right hand side, it will start checking for the last space. Now the question says find and display. Since display word is there, I am using system.out.println. Convert a number stored in a string variable x to double data type. So this you will be learning in wrapper class. It's related to wrapper class. So I'm using the parser double method. So since it has to be converted to double data type, so double variable a equals to double dot parse double x. Now, what do the following functions return for? This is one of the ICSE question. String x is hello, string y is world. System.out.println x plus y. Using concatenation operator, it will give you hello world together as the output. System.out.println x dot length. The length of x is 5 because it has got 5 characters, that is HELLO. System.out.println x dot character at 3. The index starts with 0, so 0, 1, 2, 3. So it gives me L. The output will be L. System.out.println x dot equals y. Hello and world are two different words completely, so it will give you the boolean value false. Let's discuss one more question. String x equals to computer, string y equals to application. So the first quick question, system.out.println x dot substring 1 comma y. Now previously we have discussed substring with one index value. So what we had understood over there, from that index till the last, it will extract all the character and will give the part of that sentence or that word. But over here, extra substring, when you're having two index values, it will start from first index and it will go till -1 of the second index mentioned. Over here it is 1 comma 5. So it will start from index 1 and it will go till 4. So it will give you the output to be OMPU. At index 1 O is there, index 2 M is there, index 3 P is there, index 4 U is there. So you need to remember in substring when two index values are there, extraction starts from the first index till the previous value of the second specified index. So system.out.println x dot index of x dot character at 4. X dot character at 4 will give the index character at 4 will give the character. So it will give you, so when we again find the index of, it will give the index to be 4. Because character at index of together when they are matching, character at has an index as the parameter, index of takes character as the parameter. So it will automatically give the same index as the answer. So system.out.println y plus x dot substring 5. Y is application. Now here you can see the difference. In the first bit you had substring 1 comma 5. In the third question you have substring 5. So the extraction will start from the fifth index till the last. So it will give you the output to be application stir. Applications stir, because applications is the word. From the fifth index T, it starts extracting till the last, that is TER. Now x and y are not equals, so it will give you the output to be false. So I hope you have understood about string. We will see a string program and just recapitulate all the methods that we have done. Now this question is to find the number of vowels present in a string. Now you can see in the editor window, I'm using scanner class to accept a value. I'm storing the value accepted in variable s. So you write sc.nextLine method to accept. Sc is the scanner class object. Next line is the method to accept a sentence. Then I'm converting to lowercase so that it becomes easy for me to search the vowels. So I'm writing s dot to lowercase. So all the whatever the user might have entered the sentence, it will be converted to lowercase. Then I am taking its length. Because I want to extract one character, so I first find out how many characters are there. Two variables I have taken, or you can say two counters I have taken. One counter is for the vowels, that is V, and NV is for the constant values that are the constants. Then I am taking I over here is the index value of all the character, and it starts from 0. You can see I starts from 0, I less than L. I'm not writing less than equals to L. Less than L because my last character is L minus 1. So I am writing only less than L, I plus plus. Over here, I am extracting one character. I am extracting one character over here. I'm extracting characters. Then I'm checking if this character is equal to A, E, I, O, U. Then it's a vowel, so the counter for vowel will increase. Otherwise, it's a constant. Now to check for constant, it might be a digit also. So to check that it is, I have converted to lowercase. So all the constants will be, ASCII value will be between 97 to 122. So if I'm having digits, it will be ignored. So if it's not a vowel, then you have to check whether the ASCII value is between 97 to 122. Automatically over here, it will check, and then if it's a constant value, then the control your counter for constant variable nv will increase. So after that, I come out of the loop, and then I print the number of vowels and the number of constants over here. So you can see I am using different methods that I have discussed to lowercase to convert the sentence to the all the characters to lowercase, s.length to find the number of characters present in the string. Then I'm using my s.charAt to extract characters, and then I'm printing it. Similar way, in further videos we'll discuss how to use different methods and to manipulate the characters in a string. We'll compile this and just see the output of this program. Now you can see I enter the sentence, let's say to be Stuart 567 Katak. So you can see it is having 4 vowels and 10 constants. 5, 6, 7 are digits, but they have been ignored because I had given the condition that if the ASCII value is between 97 to 122, then they are constants. So this is all about string handling. We will little bit recapitulate. These are the different methods that are used, which we have discussed. And string, you need to remember once again that they are objects. That is why using methods you can manipulate the characters in the string. Thank you.